Hi guys! Today I will be bringing you a Runick deck profile along with some gameplay. And I know there are already a lot of Runick decks out there, but I wanted to still make this video because by making a Runick deck, you would be able to easily complete 3 lifetime missions and get free gems. The first mission being a secret, gain life points. Second would be banish your opponent's card. And finally, we have decking out your opponent. After spending about a month opening packs with gems as a free-to-play player and crafting cards, I have finally finished building my Runick deck. However, for this video there won't be as much commentary seeing as how all of the cards in the deck explain themselves with straightforward effects, leaving me with not much to say. For our first game, we will be playing against a fairy deck. Here I summon Munin the Runick Wings to add Runick Allure. Because this card allows me to banish an additional card from my opponent's deck every time, I use a Runick spell allowing me to deck him out faster. Here we are facing a quantum deck. Now we are against a Utopia deck variation. In this match we have Runick against Runick. Oh! Another Runick deck. A labyrinth deck. For the deck profile, I will only be explaining the Runick cards, as I don't see a reason as to why I would explain the rest, since everyone should be familiar with them. Runick Fountain is the main card you need to play turn 1. It allows you to play Runick quick play spells from the hand on your opponent's turn, so you don't have to worry about having to set your cards and having them get destroyed. Also, after activating a Runick spell, you can select up to 3 Runick spells in your grave and put them back into the deck and draw as many cards as you put in your deck. This is a great draw engine that allows you to keep you cards full of Runick spells to deal with whatever your opponent is about to do on their turn. Runick Allure. As I have explained during one of the matches, it is used to help deck your opponent out faster. It is not a must-use in every duel kind of card, but for me I like using it. Runick Tip. From here on, all the Runick spells have 2 effects. The first will be unique and the second effect is the same, and that is to summon a fusion to the field. For Runick Tip, it is used to add whichever Runick card you want from the deck to your hand. Runick Flashing Fire. Targets one special summon monster your opponent has and destroys it. I would suggest using it on high attack monsters or monsters that can banish your cards. Runick Destruction. Like a mystical space typhoon. Runick Freezing Curses. Negates an opponent's effect monster to disrupt combos. Pretty useful against stuff like branded Despia. Runick Slumber. It gives your monster a second life, but I would mostly use this card to summon one of the fusions. Runick Smiting Storm. Allows you to banish a lot of cards from your opponent's deck if they have a lot of cards on the field. I'd say unless they have like 4 or more cards, you should just use this to summon a fusion. Runick Golden Droplet. Also for summoning a fusion, unless you have to write card combo, which I will explain when we get to the next card. Runick Dispelling. This card discards a random card from the opponent's hand and banish 2 cards from their deck. So if you play Golden Droplet, making them draw a card, and then playing Dispelling, you would be banishing 6 cards from his deck without giving him a free card. Rivalry of Warlords and Guzzin match is just to limit the number of monsters your opponent has on the field. Fusion the Runick Wings. Summon if you don't have a Runick Fountain, as it lets you add a Runick Field spell to your hand, which only applies to Runick Fountain. Mummon the Runick Wings. This is the card you would want to add Runick Allure and to help complete you gain life points mission. Jerry the Runick Fangs. Helps you add Runick Fountain or Runick Allure from the grave to the hand. I would say you should use this for Runick Allure since you only have 1 copy of it, and for Runick Fountain you have 3 copies, so you can just use cards like Runick Tip to get another copy from the deck to the hand. That will be all for today. Like, comment and subscribe for more. Thank you.